Well, we're certainly seeing progress, and we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. But it's a little ways to go before we're all the way through the tunnel. At United, you can think of our business as divided into they're not exactly equal, but close to one third, one third, one third. A third domestic leisure travel, a third domestic business travel, and one third long haul international. That domestic leisure travel is more than 100% recovered. It indicates the desire of people to unite with each other and to reconnect. And people are out in droves. The airports are crowded now. They're crowded all with people traveling on leisure travel, though. That domestic business travel is still down, call it 75 to 80%. Most people are not in offices. While I was in the office for a few days this week, I'm back at home today. And until offices reopen, my guess is that's going to stay down. Our best guess on business travel really kind of hitting the point where it starts to recover is probably in September. Schools will be back. I think schools are going to be open across the country. The announcement from the CDC on not requiring masks for people that are vaccinated is a really big deal to be back in office buildings, office towers. And I've found, because I have been traveling for business, once you get on your first trip, like you realize how much you missed it and how impersonal and how much you miss trying to do things virtually. And so I'm pretty confident that business travel is going to start to come back in earnest in around September. And then for us, the other third is international borders. And as long as international borders are closed, essentially long-haul international travel is going to be shut down. That may take a little longer, but it will ultimately happen, and we will get the borders open. So really good progress on recovery, really good indications of human nature with people wanting to get back and reconnect as soon as they can. So really encouraging, but we're not quite out of the tunnel yet because business demand and international is still closed.
On the business travel front, I mean, there's a lot of people out there who are predicting the demise of business travel and portions are never going to come back. And you've been more optimistic about this. And personally, I have to say, I kind of tend to agree with you. I'm excited to be back in the office and excited to go see people. But I'd love to know what's driving your optimism. And are you hearing things from your clients that makes you say, this is going to come back stronger than people expect?
So we had a big discussion about it. This was over a year, in April of last year, in the depths of the crisis. And, we had a view that human nature is what drives business travel. Business travel is about relationships. It's not about transactions. And nothing about the pandemic was going to change the need to connect and be with people, to go out after a business meeting, to have dinner, to have drinks, to get to know them personally, to talk about their kids and all their personal experiences. That's how you build relationships. And that's what matters. And that's what business travel is about. So we were unique. We were the only kind of big airline in the Western world, at least, that did not permanently ground big chunks of our aircraft fleet, all on an expectation that business travel would come back. And today I feel even more confident about that.